What's up, everybody? Welcome to my Deathnote tutorial. So it's gonna be a pretty easy tutorial. First, we're just gonna start by looking up Deathnote book logo. Sorry, I misspelled it. We're gonna look up Deathnote book logo, and this is basically gonna be the foundation of the entire thing. So go to Images and click this image right here. Now you want to save this. You can save it to your desktop or save it to your download folder, where it'll probably be saved to start, and after that put it on your desktop so that's easy to access. Unless it's already on your desktop like mine is, then that's kind of useless. Now you want to open up Photoshop or GIMP or any software you can use. MS Paint works too, it just won't work to the full ability. And you want to open up a paper-sized document, place your logo for your Deathnote inside of Photoshop or GIMP or Microsoft Paint, and you want to either transform it to resize it to whatever size you want it to be, or you can just print it how it is. But keep in mind, it all just depends on the size of your book. And yes, you will need a black notebook for this, or just any black book. It doesn't necessarily have to be a notebook. You could put this on the cover of anything, really. Now you want to take the cover you printed out and put it on your Deathnote. This is really important. You want to place it wherever you want to place it. I placed it near the top, a little bit to the side, so it's a little bit off-centered, because that's how it is in the anime and in the manga. Then tape it down so that it's more sturdy, because the next step is going to be really difficult if it's moving around. I'm using Gorilla Tape because Gorilla Tape is a really good painter's tape that doesn't stick very well, which would sound bad for a tape, but it's actually really good in this situation because we don't want it to stick too bad, otherwise it leaves like residue, and that's not good. So now we're going to take a ballpoint pen. It doesn't have to be a certain brand of ballpoint pen, but I'm using a like bound stick, I think is what it's called, and you just want to apply pressure to every single letter of the title of the book. Just keep repeating this step until you've gone through all of it. Keep in mind that some parts have to be indented a little bit harder because of the shape of the font. Also, this can be done to make Misa's Deathnote too. I'll leave a picture of a photograph that I took of Misa's notebook's logo in case that's what you want to make. And this video is actually dedicated to somebody who kept trying to buy a Deathnote from me in one of my other ones. I told them I'd make a tutorial for them, so shout out to them. Anyway, yeah, so you just want to apply pressure to every single letter. I could go over this maybe once or twice, but it really depends how indented you want it. After that, you should have this beautiful indent of the font. Now take your paint. I'm using chrome silver in Tamiya, it's a model paint. Tamiya colors, and take the thinnest paintbrush you have and go over every single one of your indents. This is important because, one, if you screw it up, you'll be able to see where your indents are, and that's a problem. And two, the better indents you have, the easier this part will be. My indents actually had some parts where they weren't accurate to the printout, so I just looked at the printout while I was doing it to make sure that everything went as planned. So after you've done that, go over it one more time, because you want it to be a nice chrome silver finish, and with Tamiya paint it leaves a really nice chrome look, like beautiful. Now for the inside, you want to paint it all black. You want to do 2 layers of black because 1 layer of black is not enough. So take your paint and go in upward strokes. I did upward and downward so that it wouldn't leave this weird like crisscross pattern, because that's super annoying and I know it happens a lot with painting. So After that, take your instructions and a glue stick and glue your instructions to the inside of the book. Make sure to get every single corner so that it doesn't crease or fall out of place, and try to get it as flat as possible. This is really important. If it's bumpy, it won't look very good. Then, after you have gotten all of that, go over the edges one more time with black, and that's it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I really enjoyed making it, and I also really enjoy what's coming up. So, inspired by glam and gore, I decided I wanted to do some like shots of the Notebook and me in light cosplay. So I hope you enjoy that. It's not something I probably will do again, but I had fun doing it, so stay tuned to the end of the video for that. And just a reminder, you can do this for me, says Deathnote. That being said, I had fun hanging with you guys, and I hope you had fun hanging with me. Now to the glamour shots.